That's not a good sign. We were talking up this.
Not great how much it's bootlooping.
Uh-oh, that power supply is clicking.
First things first, I'm gonna actually just try to boot it with one stick.
There's this Prox.
It's called Underworld. Have a little RG LED.
Uh-oh,
Today's video is brought to you by ProtoArc and their trackball mice. The ProtoArc EM01 and EM03 are designed with ergonomics in mind, and it shows. The EM01 features an ergonomic thumb-operated 34mm trackball, while the EM03 utilizes a 44mm trackball that is operated with your index finger. Both reduce arm strain and wrist pain significantly, so you can work and play games with ease. Both mice also feature multi-device connection, allowing you to connect up to 3 different devices at the same time through Bluetooth and a wireless receiver. The EM03 and EM01 are perfect for tight workstations and busy desks. Plus, you can track smoothly on any surface. If you're interested in getting one today, check out the links in the description down below and use code TOASTYBROS to enjoy a more favorable price. Big thanks to ProtoArc for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get right back to it.
So yeah, this is from Best Buy.
Yeah, it's actually Skytech, which we're fairly familiar with. And I do like that all over, I don't know if it says it on this side, but everywhere else it says actual size. So I'm expecting it to look just like this 2-dimensional box right here.
Actual size.
The specs on paper don't seem too bad for $650. I see on the side here, we have the i3 1200F 4-core, 8-thread, a GTX 1650 non-super, 16 gigs of DDR4 200 megahertz, a 500 gig NVMe, and it does come with Windows 11 Home. You know, a couple of interesting things to note and some questions we're gonna have. One is, what is the heck is the power supply? What is the heck is the power supply? That's a weird way of saying it, but I'm just curious, is it gonna be a decent power supply, like a good rating? And also, is it gonna have enough wattage for any type of upgrade path? Typical pre-built fashion, they do include a keyboard that has 19 key anti-ghosting. I'm used to seeing like all key anti-ghosting.
Only 19 of the keys.
Yeah, only 19. Has a metal bottom case and a rainbow backlight.
Oh,
let's see what
if
this
that's a
thing
rainbow
looks like.
backlight, we have to see it.
Yeah, we have to see what this thing looks like. But probably gonna come with a mouse and a keyboard. That's a red braided cable. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, it's just the usual.
Usual cheap gamer
Very,
keyboard.
very membrane. This thing it's squishy too. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to get some type of keyboard, especially let alone one that's kind of gaming oriented rather than not getting one at all. Here's our mouse.
I was gonna say, I was like, just a keyboard? That's not a bad mouse.
Has some macros on the side.
Reminds me of like the cheaper Red Dragon mouse.
Yeah.
Mice. It's just fine.
Yeah, can't complain too much about that. But $650 for, you know, an i3 and a 1650 isn't like, not necessarily terrible. It's just, the problem with the market right now is you can build stuff for really good prices. Like if you were to go on the used market and you're willing to get like a used graphics card, let's say an RX 6600, I think for $650, you could probably take a 12 Gen i5 with like an RX 6600. This does come with the warranty. It is built for you. It does come with Windows pre-installed. No labor, no hassle for you. You just get the PC and as long as it works, you're good to go.
Skytech with their bags. I didn't know they were about that.
You didn't know they were in the bag life?
They're in the bag life. But yeah, this is also another thing where I believe this was available at our local Best Buy as well. So being able to go in person locally is a big benefit to some people.
And obviously there can be, I guess as like a disclaimer, you might be able to find some like Victuses and stuff like that in Best Buy that might be a little cheaper, that can game. So don't get us wrong. This is just more of like the cheapest custom build territory that you can get into. So, okay, I actually have a build date. It was built 6/23/13. That's pretty recent.
The power supply is your favorite. Guess who? Gambius.
Yeah, and it's actually 80 plus gold. I'm really curious where this actually sits on the tier list. I know that a lot of people see the rating, like the 80 plus gold, and they instantly go, oh, must be a good tier, you know, must be a nice power supply, but that's not always the case. This is basically just saying make sure that you get your instructions and make sure that you take out your foam, because we do have...
I don't see any foam.
Yeah. Wait, where's the PC?
Where's the computer?
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Cool. I'm about to give Skytech some credit here. I'm seeing dual channel memory. I wasn't expecting that.
I know. As soon as I saw 16, I was instantly like, oh, that's gonna be single channel. All right, we got the foam out. So looking inside of here, we actually do have some name brand parts, which I really like to see that. I actually see an Asus GTX 1650, and it is the overclocked 4 gig GDDR6 version. Does not require any external power.
BioStar.
Yeah, we have a BioStar motherboard, which was typically mining boards back in the day, but they kind of, you know, have some motherboards you can get in the country. They have quite a few out of country. I love this. We actually have like a legit cooler that is a tower cooler instead of those usual ones where they're like the same size as a stock cooler. They just have RGB, and I'm like, what's even the point of that?
That RAM I've never seen before. Proxmim? Proxmim?
Proxmim. It's not the worst name in the world, you know? 2.0. We actually have a gigabyte drive. It's a gigabyte Gen 3 500 gig NVMe SSD. That's really.
I've never seen those before.
I'm like, it looks like they just slapped a sticker on a random drive. Power supply is the Gamdius Helios P1600G. We'll have to do a little research on it because I'm honestly more used to seeing their 80 plus bronze or white units. So seeing a gold one, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not terrible, but it does not have ketchup and mustard cables.
It actually looks pretty nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the back here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go over some of the ports and stuff because that might matter to some of you all at home. So on the front here, we have single USB 3, two USB 2s. We have separate audio jacks, input, output, an LED button, reset probably, power switch. And then on the back side, look at this, we got a sticker.
We have no buttons.
So yeah, this sticker is basically just like a big, hey, please do not plug your video ports or your monitor into this because otherwise you won't get display out. Make sure you plug it into this graphics here right here. So you do have a few options. It is really weird they have this like blocked off still.
And also I'm noticing a pretty major lip on the HDMI and the display port.
That's just a disclaimer. Like, yeah, it's kind of pushed out. If you don't get display out, you might need to kind of push a little harder. That does happen. But yeah, on the back, you're just gonna ignore these ports because you can't really use them. You shouldn't be able to. PS2 jack, two USB 2s, four USB 3s, Ethernet, and then all the audio jacks. And this is a Bluetooth Wi-Fi board, which I also like to see rather than those adapters. Now, as far as the back goes,
I can't complain about that.
not bad. Now this case does just looks like it uses, I can't even tell, it looks like it's SATA powered hub that is proprietary. So it is RGB, but it's like a proprietary RGB. So if you want to add.
I think this is a Gamdius case that's just rebranded to Skytech, yeah.
But overall, I mean, the build quality actually looks really good. I don't have any like really real red flags or complaints. The only thing from this point would be to actually like power it on, make sure it works and sounds good. And then obviously if that passes, then we just need to load some games on it and make sure the temps and the amount of power we're drawing is appropriate and everything.
Boot loop?
If you need a minute, maybe.
Uh-oh, that power supply is clicking. You hear it just like clicking on and off? That's not a good sign. We were talking up this.
Not great how much it's boot looping. That sucks.
Oh.
Wow, that was a lot of boot loops very quickly for this thing to actually be okay.
That's very strange to me.
I'm assuming it's okay. We'll find out in a second. I like this. Does it have an LED strip over here?
It does.
Yeah, it's on both sides.
It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really bright. These fans are actually not bad at all. Let's see if we have a little RGB LED.
Uh-oh,
A little bit goofy that it has an LED switch, but they're using ARGB a lot of times when you have both. If you have an LED switch hooked up and you have the ARGB plugged in, the ARGB will override the LED switch or vice versa. So something that's, I mean, not really that big of a complaint, as long as we can get into Windows and actually change it. And it's still
it's not giving me confidence. There's something's wrong here. Let's see, what are we stuck on?
Oh, we actually have LEDs?
We're stuck on DRAM at the moment.
We might have to reseat some RAM.
Proxmim, what are you doing?
First things first, I'm gonna actually just try to boot it with one stick.
This is Proxmim.
It's called Underworld.
Okay, this could be a simple case of just reseating too. Oh, yep, USB.
There's three things I'm scared of here. It's gonna either be reseat fixes it, or it's one of those things where the motherboard is like broke, so it can only take one stick.
Yep, so let's see.
We've seen that a few times.
What we'll do is we'll try two, and if that doesn't work, we'll swap to the other one.
Yep.
Just hope this works, and it just was a weird reseating issue, a shipping problem.
Oh, we got, I think VGA. I think we're here now.
Okay, this might have just been a common shipping issue where just something got jarred in shipping and needed to be reseated. It can happen.
It's a weird one.
It is a weird one, but reseating it seems to have fixed it. We're actually booting into Windows now, and I don't think we're trying to, does that LED switch work now? I don't think it has anything to do with it, but I just thought about it now. I guess it's just gonna be ARGB. There's probably some software on here, but we'll show you guys once we get in there. But right now it's working, so let's get some games installed. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're playing Overwatch 2.0 as I fly through the sky, and I'm gonna show you guys the settings real quick. So 1920 by 1080 max FOV, and let's see, do we have? Okay, so we're not using any.
No upscaling or anything.
No upscaling, no special help. We don't ask for handouts around here. We're running high settings. Let's see if we can get some high refresh rate gameplay.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far it's high refresh rate.
I mean, yeah.
60 Hz monitor.
Yeah, Overwatch isn't a very hard game to run, so obviously having this kind of configuration works very well. We are definitely GPU bound. I would love to see NVIDIA release some sort of like legit 1650 replacement. I know the 3050 kind of is, but it's not in the price point of the 1650.
It's not.
It's not, and hopefully one day we see that, because I think that's what a company like Skytech and we would over at PC Rose would like to replace the 1650 with, but unfortunately it just
I know
doesn't
exactly what
exist.
it's going to be, the RTX 1650.
That's what we need.
And it's just gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna have ray tracing.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh
God.
my.
Okay.
That was.
All right. Well, you know what? McCraw it is.
I can't find her.
Oh, dude, I can't aim. Oh my god.
Justice reigns from above.
I'm doing so horrible. Oh my god, please don't already kill me. Please.
Hope you're back. Oh wow, there's Soldier.
Oh my god. Ah! Oh god,
Oh,
that was a horrible idea.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Oh.
I hate this
Yeah.
Pharah. She's so good.
Well,
Well, the
That's
PC
Overwatch.
was good. Game was absolutely horrendous.
Calcer, do what you can with that.
Yeah, do what you can with that, buddy.
Next one.
I had 5 kills, so good luck.
I'm in third person Call of Duty. What is? I don't like this.
Wait, this isn't Warzone, right? This is.
No, it's just multiplayer. I forgot that this was a thing. Yeah, performance. I'll show you guys the settings here in a second, but we're on 1080p basic, if I didn't say that already. And yeah, we're getting really good FPS numbers. Here we are. So we got basic image scaling on right now. So performance, I can always change that to quality, if I'm being honest. And then view is 120 FOV, and then basic, and that's a decent amount better actually. 100 FPS, nice. Oh, did I get a triple kill?
I said I like that. Surprisingly, Mr. Squidward, they only need 4 more kills. Oh my god.
Oh, it
you
was
were the last
me. It
kill.
was me. And I did almost everything I could. Yeah, third person Call of Duty runs great. I have no idea how the performance difference is versus the main game, but it runs pretty solid. But of course, what we're gonna go ahead and do is play some other demanding games and just show you guys the limits of the 1650 and i3 because it is good for esports titles and games like Call of Duty on lower settings. But AAA titles might be a little bit of a stretch, and we'll show you guys during the built-up benchmarks and then wrap the video up real quick.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking our PC after we reseated some RAM, and I can't really blame Skytech for that or Best Buy because honestly, it happens to us even. It happens for much every company. RAM's just one of those weird things where sometimes it just doesn't want to work and you just gotta take it out and put it back in. So overall, the PC itself did really good. I mean, I was actually kind of impressed with the performance, even though originally, you know, for like the $600+ point, I was kind of like, yeah, it's not a great deal.
Yeah, with the 1650, you are gonna be limited, obviously, but this thing does have a pretty solid upgrade path. Being a B660 board with an i3, you could easily upgrade this thing yourself if you're willing to an i5, i7, plop in some sort of like newer NVIDIA GPU if you want to, and realistically, this is a good platform to get started. If you want to buy from Best Buy and you want a PC, you should definitely check the link in the description down below. They will be affiliate links, they will help us out. Do keep in mind using the links down below. The prices may vary depending on sales, but also prices may vary if you do go locally to a Best Buy because you may get a better deal and maybe more expensive depending on your area. Let us know what you think of this PC down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
You all know where this PC goes.
PCBros.tech.
Let's
PC
get
Bros.
connected. 1-year warranty for free.
PCBros.tech. Use code ToastBros to check out, save 2% on this PC and many others. Hopefully you enjoyed that. See you guys later. Goodbye. It's gonna keep staring.